The Legend of Vox Machina is back for a third season on Prime Video, so today let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Prime Video. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. I got to watch all 12 episodes of Legend of Vox Machina Season 3 on Prime Video. I really enjoyed the first two seasons. And somehow the third season manages to be even bigger. The stakes are higher. There is more emotion to the third season. The characters are so more personal and more likable. Everything I loved about the first two seasons is even stronger in Season 3. The end of Season 2 teased like this big destruction from the dragons, Thordak, and teasing a lot of urgency going into Season 3. And that's where it really picks up. The third season immediately starts with its urgency as this group is trying to find ways to defeat Thordak. There are other characters that are trying to aid them and trying to convince them to let them join their team. And that's where a lot of the tension rises for this group, as certain characters have strong opinions about other characters coming in and trying to help them out. And so there are characters that see that this is a dire situation and we need all the help we can get. And so it creates this rift amongst the team really early on. And that adds a lot of depth to the show and another layer to what is going on with the dragons and trying to stop everything. Once you get past the first couple episodes, the action really starts to pick up, and the animation for the dragons in the background is absolutely massive. When you look at the scale of our characters compared to the dragons, it's insane. They are so huge, and there's so much destruction coming from them. And this is where a lot of the characters' abilities are tested. How strong can they be as a group? And how strong can they be against these dragons as they are just tearing through everything? So many times within the third season, I thought there is no way that this character or these characters together can defeat these dragons. I didn't fully believe it because of how massive these dragons are. Everything I loved about the characters, from Vex and Vax and Percy and Pike, Trickfoot and Scowlin and Grog, they are all intact within here, but somehow these characters managed to grow. When you look at Vex and Vax and how they have been affected by dragons prior to the events of Season 1, that creates so much emotion for these characters going after these dragons. And you have characters that are absolutely hilarious, like Scowlin and Grog, and how they have these one-liners that start to kind of lighten the tone a little bit within Season 3, but the humor definitely is still there. Characters are cursing at each other constantly. If it's them just being absolutely angry at people, it's vulgar at times, but the humor definitely is there. I laughed quite often despite the overall tone of the series being very dark with the dragons and the emotion behind it. There's so much at stake. They take these risks several times throughout, and it pays off. It adds this level of strength to this group when so many of these characters are tested and they take risks for them and their journey throughout. The tone for all of that is like this dire situation. The tone is constantly urgent, but there's this lighthearted humor thrown throughout that starts to shake things up. Now, there's just not the story of going through and trying to defeat this dragon. There's so many like side quests that they have to go on, objects that they have to obtain to defeat these dragons, and it just goes in these different directions, but it's all for the focus of defeating the dragon. And so there's so many cool little things that they go off on, and at times it adds layers to our characters as they're trying to confront things about their past, who they are, but then it's all centered around Thordak. And there's so many cool things that they do. And then you also look at the side of the dragons and starting to add emotion behind all of that and some purpose as well. It was a risky move, but it ended up paying off. I really love Legend of Vox Machina. The third season just immediately started with its urgency. The characters have this rift, the tension, and that's just portraying their situation in a very strong way. And I've become so attached to these characters and who they are and relationships that develop throughout. I'm so invested in their storylines, and season 3 just adds so much to them that I just can't wait to see it go on and on. I care so much about them and who they are. The humor from all these characters is so strong. But on a deeper level, there's a lot of personalities to these characters, and you just get to know them very well in the third season. If you enjoyed season 1 and season 2, it just takes everything and just ups it to next level. There's so much emotion when it comes to the risks. The action is there. It's massive as can be. There's all this destruction and fire. The humor is there. I laughed constantly throughout. It's all around just everything you loved about season 1 and season 2 into a nice, wrapped up, perfect present in season 3. So before I give you my score for Legend of Vox Machina Season 3, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm gonna go ahead and give Season 3 an A-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Season 3 of Legend of Vox Machina. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.